up or anything? Okay, so looks like it's working. All right.
So I'll do this.
So we are already live on my stream, but okay.
This one too close to you because
Like this? Okay.
yeah, because it has two mics, so it gets really distorted.
Okay.
So maybe a bit
Like this.
distant. Yeah.
Okay. Just have to remember it all. Is it working?
Is it good from there? Yeah.
Is it okay for me? For me as well, like this? Awesome.
Like before.
Like this. Okay.
Okay. Are we live? Not yet. But
Okay. So I guess I am already live, but that's perfectly fine.
action.
Exactly. Okay. So we're counting down until we start.
Yeah. Okay. Which one these people? Welcome everybody to this special episode of the My Data Guest series. We are at the KNIME Spring Summit in Berlin, a new place, old partner in crime, Philip
Yes.
Kowalski. Philip, everybody knows. Again. Welcome everybody to this new special episode of the My Data Guest series. We are at the KNIME Spring Summit in Berlin, a new place. Old partner in crime is Philip Kowalski. You know already Philip, we have interviewed him. He works for Siemens in the procurement department, and he's one of the top ninjas, KNIME experts in the world. So thank you for helping me in this itinerant interview experience. So now we are here at the entrance for the first event of this KNIME Spring Summit, which is going to be the Partner Award. We have Vincenzo here.
Hey, Vincenzo, come over.
And he's going
Hello,
to
Vincenzo.
Hi, Rosario.
Please introduce the Partner Award. So do you want to tell us what do you award there?
Yeah. So we have partners in our network, in our ecosystem that support us with providing professional services to our customers. And we define a program, the Partner Award program, to recognize the effort and the support that our partners provide to the community. And this year we defined 3 awards. We have the Partner of the Year Award, we have the Partner Innovation Award, and we have also the Emerging Partner of the Year Award. The Partner of the Year Award essentially recognizes the success of our partners in terms of business growth, commercial activity, and also the effort they put in growing the community, local community. We have done the Innovation Award instead, which recognizes partners who deliver innovative solutions, and they share best practices to the community in various forms. It can be a blog article, it can be an innovation note, it can be a success story. And then we have also the Emerging Partner of the Year, which is a new award that we introduced just this year, which recognizes essentially the effort that partners that joined the program recently and they've been quite successful in terms of commercials, business growth, and also grow the team, their internal team, right, and KNIME capabilities to provide the best service to our customers.
So can anybody win this partner award? Can I win this partner award?
You can't, Rosa. No, this is targeted to professional services companies. So it's either consulting firms or system integrators that join the program, and therefore they can apply, to get the awards essentially. Yeah.
So there is that one question probably everyone is asking. Can we know who wins the partner award? Or awards?
Join the session. You can join the session in a few minutes.
Okay, we definitely do.
Diplomatic.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Vincenzo.
Thank you, Vincenzo. Bye-bye. Yeah, that was already something new we learned, right?
Right, perfect. So are you going to speak at this summit edition?
Yes, I'm going to talk tomorrow as well. I'm going to talk about gardening, basically data gardening, and how we utilize landscaping, if you want, how we utilize the KNIME Analytics platform to help our data fruits grow. And you will discover more tomorrow, probably.
I'm curious. So what do you expect from this summit?
Well, first of all, it's great that it's back again in person. So that was already one expectation fulfilled. It's great to be back in Berlin. And today we already had some trainings. These were great, as always. Some new trainings. And of course, to network with some familiar faces and some new people.
Perfect. Actually, I see Emilio there. So maybe we can ask him, because he was teaching the course, the new baby course, the one about productionization of a data app. So maybe we can ask him how it was.
That would be very interesting. Hi, Emilio.
Hi, nice to meet you. Hi, everybody. I just finished teaching actually the course about L3, the first course on KNIME Business Hub. And we talked a little bit on how to productionize data apps on Business Hub, how to create deployments, all the new cool KNIME Business Hub stuff.
So was that the first iteration or the first iteration of that course actually, or have you held it before?
I personally haven't, so it was a very nice first run, and also I would say it's the first run of this Business Hub courses, so it was a very nice.
Were people engaged? Did you have many people?
Yes, we had quite a few people, like around 30, almost more or less 30 people, super engaged. Everybody was happy so far. That's what I got from them.
Did they have the chance to use the KNIME Business Hub?
Yes, of course. So we gave them access to a KNIME Business Hub instance that we have, and they were able to deploy their own stuff there. They will be able to play a little bit around with that. Yes.
Did they also try some features of the Business Hub? So were there some features or some new features probably that were very well received?
Yeah. So I guess they mostly liked that you can create deployments out of workflows, that you can then share them, add people to the team, the spaces. Yeah, there were quite a few things that were well received, I would say. Yeah.
So, but now can you relax, or do you have some more talks to give?
I think I cannot relax until Wednesday, probably. So no, seriously, just started.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Emilio.
Thank you very much. See you later.
There is actually, talking about the KNIME Business Hub, I see Sasha there. So maybe Sasha can tell us something.
Shall we just call her? Sasha? We just wanted Hi, welcome.
Hello, thank you.
Hi, Sasha. So you are the product marketing manager.
Okay. Yes, exactly.
For the KNIME Business Hub. So we just talked about the KNIME Business Hub with Emilio. So maybe you can tell us more. Emilio told us that there is a new course and they enjoyed that very much. So can you tell us what the KNIME Business Hub is, first of all?
Yep. So the KNIME Business Hub basically helps you deploy and collaborate on data science solutions. So it's sort of like the next product after KNIME Server. So the things you could do before with KNIME Server, like make your solutions available as REST APIs or data apps, or just automate a workflow to run on a recurring basis. You can still do that, but now there's added functionality. So you can also collaborate on these different spaces and build like a knowledge repository for data science across your organization.
I guess that's very interesting because even though we now use KNIME for a lot of tasks, right? Still, a lot of people are reinventing the wheel. So KNIME Business Hub probably would be a good solution for that, right?
Yes, exactly. And it was kind of proved on the global model first. So a lot of people are probably familiar with KNIME Community Hub, where they can share solutions in different spaces. That same idea, basically the same software, is now available within a company's like infrastructure. So people can share solutions but not have the outside world see them.
That's very interesting.
So you already got some feedback about the KNIME Business Hub. Which is the most popular feature?
Ooh, I think people really like the ability to collaborate internally, and because that was actually requested before, like a long time ago. You have to ask Christian about this. It's also there's more ability to scale up. Mm-hmm. So it can support any number of users running any number of models with a single installation, and that's been a big kind of request.
It's very interesting.
Thank you. Do you have something else to say?
I was going to say, don't quote me on this because the product manager, Christian, would probably know way better than me, but that's my sense from anecdotal data out there.
Awesome. Thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. So we already discovered quite a few new things, right? So it's definitely worth attending the summit in person, as we already have said before.
We actually have a lot of people in front of us, but nobody dares to come into the spotlight.
Probably look a little bit scary.
Yeah, maybe shall we call Skalk and we ask about the courses?
Yes.
Skalk?
Hey, Skalk, welcome.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Hi, Skalk. So we were talking with Emilio about the courses. So can you tell us something more about the courses, which is so what we have here, how they are organized? Yeah.
Sure thing. So let's just start with the basics. Our courses are divided into 4 levels. The beginner level, level 1, is obviously the easiest. And then you get to know KNIME a little bit, do some basic stuff with your data. And then you go to level 2, advanced. And level 3 is where things get really interesting for a lot of people, because there you start using the KNIME Hub and doing some productionization of your workflows, build some data apps, etc. And then level 4 is really where you start to specialize in the courses. There we have a couple of different ones. Some of them were also taught today. Yeah.
And is it just a one-time occasion that you basically can get trained by 9 people, or do you also have something like a recurring schedule where people can learn, or is it all self-taught, or how do you manage these courses for the growing KNIME community?
Yeah, good question. So we actually try to cater for a lot of ways, but let's just stick with the structured learning. So there we have obviously the instructor-led. So we have the on-person like we are today, but most of them are online, and people can just check out the schedule on the events page. But then for the majority of people, we actually recommend the self-paced courses, which are free, and there it covers the whole spectrum, all from level 1 to level 4. And then of course we have some external people like yourself that have also courses. So there's a community that also pushes it in different niches, and we try to cover all the bases. Yeah.
That was, by the way, if I might share a personal experience, I'm not a data scientist, and I can only say, if I can make it to level 4, not being a data scientist, probably everybody can.
But that's the thing. So, but there is level 4 and level 4, right? So you have different professional profiles. So you address different professional profiles with your courses.
Yes, exactly. So we don't only have the different levels, but like Rosaria said, the market has specific profiles. You said you're not a data scientist. You might be a data wrangler or data analyst. So what we've now built is a different learning path focused on a different professional profile. Like I mentioned already, the data analyst, we have the data engineers, we have the data scientists. And then also, if you're now the cream of the crop, and you really think you want to now take this to the next level, you can become a certified trainer as well, maybe in a company or doing it online. Again, another great example here. So there's lots of options that we've now opened for people to use this within their actual career or job as well. Yeah.
That's really awesome.
Thank you. Fantastic. Yeah, thank you. So now we know everything about the courses that KNIME offers. Thank you,
And
Sky.
please take some courses, guys. It's really worth it.
Shall we call some of the speakers of tomorrow? I see a few there. Maybe we can ask
Yes.
Alberto and Rita. or-
Yes, we asked them. Okay, so we get the people here. Nobody can escape us.
No, it's stay in the middle. Yeah.
I'm trying not to block what you say. So, so welcome. Great that you are here, and we're really looking forward to your speech. Right?
Yeah. So are you going to talk tomorrow?
The day after, yeah, we will talk the day after tomorrow. We will present some data about Ant Foundation, that is a non-profit organization that assists cancer patients at home. And so we have a lot of data. We have 7,000 of patients, and so we will present some predictive models for the assistance duration and frequencies of home visits by the doctor and pain therapy and so on. We have a lot of data, so we asked the help of Alberto that with KNIME was very successful in analyzing this data.
Very successful is a strong word, but from my little experience, the database at the beginning was very complicated. I know a little of Python, not so proficient, but I manage a little. Frankly, but with Python, I think I could have a lot of problem to solve this, because you have to think database done by doctors, physicians. They are not exactly precise, no? So the first difficulty was to reassemble the data. And then we had to censor the data to be sure that they were all from the beginning to the end of the process, let's say, to be kind. And so we had clean data where we could extrapolate some interesting result, let's say. I hope you will see.
So that's very interesting, right? So that means you don't have to be a data scientist or a software developer to utilize KNIME, and you even do it for a non-profit, for the health of the people. So that's very interesting, I guess, right?
Only one thing, I use Python in one flow, because there is, of course, KNIME is very nice, but sometimes you have some specific need. I use Scikit Survival, you can download from Scikit group, let's say, to create some curve of survival according to sex, according to age, type of diagnosis, and so on. Apart from that, we use a standard flow of KNIME, very XJ Boost or ML Auto. Very simple, because it's enough. It's enough.
I'm actually looking forward to your presentation, because it's beyond the usual customer money related presentation. So I'm really, really, really looking forward to it.
You know, it's a nice thing. The customer money, we should need a lot of customer money. Because it's a no-profit, so the Ant survives through donation.
The focus is different, right? So the focus is on the patient and the quality of life, and
An important thing to say, which were the purposes and which are the purposes of this research, if you want. Double. The first one is to better organize the use of resources. I mean, physician, nurses, and the medicine, the pharma. And the second one is, of course, to make some research to be published in this field. Everybody is very interested, because it's the first time that is done a research in this precise field.
And it's very interesting that you do it basically with, can I say, a low-code tool?
Okay.
which you can extend by code if you want to, but as you just said, so it's really interesting to see. We are also very much looking forward to the speech tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Very kind from you.
Thank you. Thank you. But we are all looking forward to your presentation tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, and we also talked about some learnings, right? Right now, I know that the Just KNIME challenges are back again for a second season, right?
They are. So we are going to have here at the summit, there is a corner close to the reception upstairs where we, if people want, they can meet and we can start to solve the current challenge together.
Oh, okay. Does that count as cheating? No.
No, it's just a study group. So we can explore different solutions. There is never one solution only. So we can explore different what brings to.
And if you can't be here, want to have a look at the forums, you see for the already published sessions or challenges, we see some great solutions there, right? Already.
There is also a leaderboard. So if you manage to solve to solve and upload your solution, you are going to be part of the leaderboard. I wanted to say also that there is also the same study group to provide solutions for the current challenge is also available online. So no, you don't need to be here. There is also a group online that does that.
Yes. All right. It's very interesting. So you see a lot of advantages of being here, but if you just can't make it, it's still possible to participate.
Yeah, there is an online version. Of course, not everything is available on the online version, but yeah, there is an online version.
All right. So do we find someone else to pick? Let me just see. Probably some of the people who we want to interview are hiding.
Shall we ask Martina? Shall we interview Martina? Martina was.
Yes. So we're waiting for more guests here. Okay. Okay. So let's see if we can find someone else.
In front of the camera.
If you step in front of the camera, you have to be interviewed, right?
Yeah. No.
Just kidding.
And I think we are close to the end of this My Data Guest. When is the ceremony going to start?
So. All right, so looks like we're pretty much done here.
The award ceremony is going to start. So we have we need to find somebody for the next 10 minutes to interview.
All right, let's see if we can find someone.
I think I see Karsten being volunteered.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. We always find someone. Hello, welcome.
I have been volunteered. Apparently, I have been volunteered. Yes.
What do you do here at the summit? What's your role?
Well, my role, obviously, as all of us NIMErs, is to chit chat with our customers and get. Yeah, it's also really nice to see some faces to the people we've seen on the forums, and we get. For me as a developer, we get feature requests from the customers, so it's really good to talk to the people to understand what they really want to do with the data, with the features they're requesting. And apart from that, I'll be showing some new features tomorrow morning. And
presentation tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Okay, so what are you going to show us?
I'm gonna show what new extensions are there in KNIME, and also how you can build new extensions, what infrastructure we have prepared so that you can build new extensions. And then, because I'm mostly working on the Python side, we have also a workshop on Wednesday where we will show how you can use Python scripts to do some tiny work in Python in KNIME, and then also how to build extensions with Python.
So what's the project you're working on now as a developer?
Yeah,
Can
well,
we say it, or is it top secret?
it's not everything is top secret. So we can definitely say that we're improving the functionality of the Python integrations, because that's as we've released this feature so that people can write extensions to KNIME in Python, and they want to use more and more features. So there's lots of feature requests incoming, and also maintenance, because, well, as it is, when you release something new, it doesn't always work for all the edge cases. And so there's quite a bunch of things that are currently being improved.
So it looks a little bit like if the threshold between being a developer and then not being a developer is vanishing somehow, right? Is you can use parts of Python, but you don't have to be a Python pro to use KNIME.
Yes, that's true. But for varying degrees of Python expertise, there's different things that are good to use. So if you're basically scripting a little bit in Python because you're maybe coming from the data science world, then the Python script node is really nice, because you can just put a small snippet of code into the script node and just embed it in a workflow. But if you're more an experienced Python developer and maybe have been writing some Python library for data science or so on, then you can now package this and give it a front end in KNIME, in terms of, because this KNIME extension means you build KNIME nodes that package the functionality in the Python library that you've built or that you want to use, and make all the parameters available to KNIME users just in the dialog so they can configure it. And then it's really easy to use in a KNIME workflow.
So basically the audience then comes as icing on the cake, right? You get, I mean, there's a huge growing audience using KNIME in all walks of life, as we already have heard. So if you're a Python developer, that's probably something you really want to look into.
Yeah, exactly. We hope that more and more people will actually make their Python libraries available, because it's then the user base will grow a lot when they have the whole KNIME folks as users as well.
So for the people out there who don't know, and the people who like to use Python and integrate Python with KNIME, Karsten is the man behind the Python KNIME integration.
Exactly. Yeah.
But we do not share your email address right now, right? We don't.
Well, you'll see my name popping up all over the place in the next 2 days. So I guess that's enough.
Perfect. Thank you, Karsten.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I see more people here. So we can introduce Stephen. Yeah,
yes,
okay.
Definitely. Hello. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you, guys.
Hi, Stephen. So what do you expect from this summit?
Oh, the summit? I'm expecting to meet a lot of our customers face-to-face and hear a lot of cool use cases for what they're using with KNIME. It's really cool seeing the random things these customers and users end up creating. It's really fun.
So from your experience, is there a difference between the, let's say, online versions that we have seen in the past years and the real world version of the summit, besides the fun that we probably have?
Oh, of course. Meeting people in person is, you can't replicate it online.
Yeah, so I would like to add that this is the first summit in person after 3 years. It's really, I wasn't used. My mind is really blowing.
My first day at KNIME was our last in-person summit. Yeah, so I got to see the whole change, and it's really cool to see it back in person again. It's really great,
Some really cool. Yeah. So it's definitely worth coming here.
Are you going to present?
Today or this time, no. Possibly the next summit. We'll see. Cool.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I see Lisa, so I would like to call Lisa.
Yes, let's call her. Hey, welcome.
Hi, Lisa. We wanted to ask you about the KNIME Press table. Are we going to have a KNIME Press table here?
Yes, we will have the KNIME Press booth tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. And actually, tomorrow we will also have a book signing event with a few of the KNIME Press authors. And they're all here today already.
So we can basically, if we didn't understand something, or if we have a few more questions, we can ask them directly, right?
Yes. You can ask them. Or if you ever wanted to write a book and you would like to ask them for their opinion, like, how does it feel to be an author? Take your chance. Maybe I can give you a tip.
So it means that we can go to the KNIME Press book table, we take a book for free, and then we get it signed by the author. That's what it means. Okay.
Yeah, we have 4 books. We have the Marketing Analytics booklet, one of our newest releases, and both of the authors are there. And we have the SPSS to KNIME book, also one of our most newest releases, and 2 other books, Will They Blend and The Best of KNIME, where you are featured in as well, if you remember from last year.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Lisa. Perfect.
Thanks a lot, Lisa. Oh, and I see my colleague Fenya there. Maybe I just pick her and she'll come here as well.
You want to pick her?
Is it okay?
There.
Okay. Hi, Fenya. Great to meet you here on the summit. So,
Nice to meet you. You catch me up a little bit exhausted from the course, actually.
Which course did you attend?
The visualization and data extraction course. It was really good. It was quite intense, I have to say, especially at the second half when everyone was a little bit tired, but it was really cool. And it was my first time, so I really enjoyed it. And it was good to have a course with trainers who could help and also where you could ask questions. So that was really cool.
So what did you get to visualize?
We visualized different things. One of the most interesting part for me was the anomaly detection, where you visualize different outliers. That was quite interesting, especially for my work environment. So I really like that part.
So nice. So it was very, it seems it was useful.
Yeah, definitely. I saw a lot of examples which I could attach in my daily work. So that.
All right, that's very interesting. So, looking at the KNIME Analytics platform, are you a data scientist? So, what is your daily profession usually? I mean, I know it, but can we tell the audience?
I wouldn't call myself data scientist. So, actually, originally I was a controller and starting with Excel and stuff. Now I'm more into actually a strategic role where we look into how could we drive digital transformation at our organization, where we have a lot of controllers dealing with Excel. So, and I partially also develop now some stuff in KNIME for controllers or for our customers. By art, kind of, but the speed was, the learning path was quite speedy and quite fast, actually, which I found really cool, that with KNIME you can learn so much so fast. That's my background. I'm a little bit a mix of controller and strategic role. Yeah.
So looking at your, you say you develop with KNIME. If you had to name just one node you can't live without, which one would it be?
The column expression, actually, because the if-else functionality is compared to Excel. It's so I mean, in Excel you use it all the time. So in the column expression, it's my daily usage, actually.
That's interesting. That's the feedback we get quite often, right? That people just love that node.
The column expression node is a favorite one. Yeah.
So many functionalities, and you can do so much things, and it's so easy or user friendly when you just came from Excel, that you then apply some knowledge you already have with Excel into then KNIME. So that's
awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Okay.
See you later. Bye.
I think we have reached the end.
Looks like it.
We have to go now to the award ceremony. We don't want to miss it. So
no.
Thanks everybody to stay with us until the end of this new episode of the My Data Guest.
Thank you very much also for tuning in if you watch this YouTube. So
that again. And see you at the next.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Good job.
Just have to stop.